The number of migrants arriving at the southern border is unprecedented. Last year, U.S. Customs and Border Protection recorded 2.5 million instances of detaining or turning away people attempting to cross into the United States from Mexico. So what's the fastest growing group among them? Chinese migrants. Yes, you heard that right, Chinese. We saw large groups, including many from the middle class, come through a 4-foot gap at the end of a border fence 60 miles east of San Diego. The illegal...
Yeah, man. Hey, Shalom. Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Dash. Double honor to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to sincere Akim out there of the hopeful elect. All right. And as you can see in that news clipping, that was a piece from 60 Minutes. All right. That was a piece I seen on 60 Minutes. I seen that last week. Been meaning to do a video on it. All right. But as you see, what was said in that piece was that the fastest growing of illegal immigrants crossing into the United States border are actually Chinese. All right. Chinese immigrants. And a lot of them come from the middle class in China. All right. So this is not just some dirt poor Chinese people that's coming over here to America, but you got middle class Chinese people coming here into America illegally, and mainly through a damn hole in the fence down by the Southern California border. All right, you know, meaning that they come through Mexico. Okay, so you got the Chinese, middle class Chinese, you know, taking a one-way trip to Mexico and finding their way illegally into the United States of America. All right. But, you know, even though 60 Minutes is part of the mainstream media, but the mainstream media mainly covers you Israelites, you Latin tribes as being the illegal immigrants, and, you know, and y'all causing all the havoc and all this shit all throughout the United States, you know, especially what you seen a week ago with the migrants, you know, with a couple of immigrants in New York City beating up the police. All right. This is all set up, man. This is all set up and orchestrated by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Instances like that, man. You know, you got Israelites coming up here. You got other heathens coming up into this country. You know, all set up perfectly for the up and coming race war that's going to take place in America before America is destroyed. All right. So tensions are high, man. You know, because the country is certainly divided. One of the main reasons why the country is divided is because of the immigration crisis. You know, all these people coming over here into America, and they getting all of these what you call opportunities that are supposed to be granted to Americans first. You know, it certainly has the country divided. You got a lot of white people losing their jobs. You know, you got hyperinflation. The cost of living is skyrocketing, going through the roof, and not a lot of people are able to maintain themselves, man. But meanwhile, you got people coming over here into this country illegally, and all the resources and opportunities are given unto them as long as they come over here, putting in a seeking asylum claim through the courts. Okay, so they don't even have to have citizenship yet, but yet they're getting cell phones, they're getting debit cards, you know, they're getting first dibs to be in the shelters. Meanwhile, you got all these homeless Americans who are basically who are displaced, okay, addicted to all kind of drugs and such, and they're not receiving any government assistance. You know, all the government assistance is given to the immigrants. But the whole point of the matter is, what's not widely reported is that how the Chinese are the fastest growing immigrants illegally entering this country. Okay, but they want to put they want to make it seem like it's the Latino brothers, because you Latinos are Israelites. That's why the so-called white man demonizes you all throughout the mainstream media. But it's all good, man, because this is all set up by the Lord, because the Lord is going to start a race war in this society, man. All right. And, the Spirit got on me to make this video because, I was on my way to work and I got on the train, and I just had sort of an epiphany. I was like, damn, looking at all the people on the train, I said, damn, it's fucking Africans, 4 Africans in this corner, 2 Chinese people over there, and a fucking East Indian gets on the train. I'm like, yo, this shit is really crazy, man. I said, yeah, this is the Lord. I said, the Lord is really he really about to make things happen, man. You know, I seen all these different heathens on the train. This is in Harlem, in a predominantly black neighborhood, man. You know, so you know the scriptures that came to my mind. The first scripture came to my mind was Micah the 5th chapter. I said, yeah, it's gonna be a race war, man. You got all these heathens living among Jake, all right, and shit is gonna go down, man. And the tension is thick, all right. So so I'm just go right into the scriptures. The book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 7. It says, "And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as a dew from the Lord." Now, the remnant of Jacob represents the elect of the nation of Israel. Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, in which the 12 tribes of Israel consist of you so-called Negroes, you Latinos, and you North American Indians. All right? But the Lord is only dealing with an elect few out of you, the ones who are faithful unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, and his son Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay? The ones who are faithful unto the Most High and his Son are the ones who the Lord is going to deliver and grant spiritual power. Okay? Give us the power to defeat our enemies, man. All right? It says, "The remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men." Okay? So we're going to be on the ass, on the heels of these other nations, man. Tearing them apart through the streets of America. All right? In all of these different cities. Because it ain't just New York City. It's in all of these cities in America, there's a big immigration crisis when you got migrants coming up into these northern cities, and we already know what's going on south of the border. All right? And, you know, in that stereotype of, you know, the illegal immigrants are only Latinos, all right, it's straight bullshit. That's cap. Because I just showed you a clip of this video in 60 Minutes that the Chinese are the fastest growing migrants that are entering the U.S. borders illegally. Okay? And there's plenty of Chinese people out here that are undocumented, right? You know, you have, you know, for years you have human trafficking going on in this country when you had a lot of Chinese people being shipped over here in containers illegally, you know, for the sex trade and or slavery, just plain slavery for that matter. All right, you know, you got young Chinese women for the sex trade to go work the masseuse parlors and prostitute up in there. Okay, and then you got some Chinese people who come over here as indentured servants. They're in debt over there in China and they get sent to America to work. You know, and they're undocumented, man. All right, okay, so they don't have papers, man. You know, so it's a bunch of illegals all across the board of different heathen nations. So it's not just the Israelites from the Latin tribes or the Northern Kingdom that's coming over here illegally, but you got heathens from all over the world, man. Okay? So these are the many people that are around the sons of Jacob. All right? You got these Africans out here, man. Right? I'm talking about them purple black niggas that you see out here that are clearly Africans. All right? They coming over here by the loads, man. You know, they hustling, they competing with Jake for them messenger spots. You see them on these fucking mopeds and bikes doing food deliveries and such, you know, making it hard for, you know, these young Jakes out here to get employment opportunities. They basically competition with these fucking Africans to do these messenger jobs, man. All right? So yeah, it's about to be a fucking race war, man. It's about, pardon my French, but it's about to be a race war. Okay? It reads on to say, "And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles." Yeah, the Gentiles is talking about the natural Gentiles in this case, which is the heathen nations. I just named the Chinese. You got the Africans over here, right? You got these Arabs. You got a bunch of Arabs in this country, man. Okay? All right? They own all the fucking chicken spots. Mama's Fried Chicken, Kennedy Fried Chicken, and this, that, and the third. All these little corner delicatessens in New York City. All right, those are mainly Yemenese Arabs. Okay, all right. Then you got the East Indians all over here. You know, them damn coolies. They got the Dunkin' Donuts. They're set up as NYPD traffic officers, giving Jake hell. You know, all right, furthering the oppression of our people. You know, so all the Gentiles are here, man. The Gentiles are all here, man. Okay. It says, "The remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest." So Jacob is going to be like a lion in the midst of all of these Gentiles as the beasts of the forest. Okay, all right. And the animals in the forest or in the jungle or whatever, they can't compare to a lion. You know, the lion is not known as the king of the jungle for nothing, man. You know, that term wasn't given unto the lion for no reason at all. It's because the lion is the apex predator on the savannas in Africa, man. You know, all right. They take down water buffalo. They take down gazelles. They take down wildebeest. All right. They take down. I've seen it on National Geographic where you had a pride of lions take down an elephant, man. You know. So if they hungry enough and they they gate is on, their stomach is on the gate. All right. A lion is courageous enough to attack an elephant, a full grown elephant, man. You know, I've seen them take down giraffes. You know, there's video footage of all of that, man. All right. So that's how we're going to be. The Lord is comparing Jacob, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and North American Indians, unto a courageous young lion. All right. Okay. Basically dominating these heathen nations in your community, man. All right. You know, because when these heathens come over here to this country, they're basically taught that the so-called black man is lazy, all right, and he's a criminal. You know, he's basically criminal-minded, all right. That we're subhuman. We lack we lack sensitivity, sensitive feelings, and such. All right, we're immoral people. These heathens believe all that shit about us, man. That's why when they come over here to this country, they look down on the so-called black man, and they're biased towards the so-called black man. All right, and they don't have any experience with us in their country, so why would they come over here and have all these feelings harbored towards our people unless they was taught something about our people, man, by the so-called white man? Okay, not to trust the black people. They will rob you. They will rape your woman. All right, that's the shit that they tell these heathens, man. You know. That's why you got a gook could come over here, can't speak a lick of English, but she'll see a black man and she'll clutch her purse real, tight. All right. If she get on the train and there's a so-called black man sitting over there and there's empty seats right next to the black man, she won't sit next to the black man. She won't sit next to a so-called black man. All right. She'll rather stand up. Okay. Which is cool. I'm good with that because I don't want no fucking gook sitting by me anyway. But I'm just saying. That's how, that's what they teach out. That's what they teach these heathens. All right. To stay away from Jake. Jake will rob you. They'll rape your woman. Okay. All right. So the tension is always going to be there, man. The racial tension in American society is always going to be there. And it's just a matter of time before the goddamn lid gets blown off, man. All right. The cover gets blown the fuck off, man. Off the boiling pot, you know. It says, I'm gonna read it again, Micah 5:8. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Okay? Yeah, man. So once all hell breaks loose in this society, man, Jake is gonna go buck wild, man. All right? And start fucking these other nations up, man. Okay? And it says none can deliver. Now you seen what happened with them pigs that got beat up in Times Square by them them Latino immigrants or whatever, migrants or whatever you want to call them, man. All right? Them dudes just kicking the cops and punching them and all. These cops is out of shape. They ain't gonna be able to the police is not gonna be able to deliver the so-called white man in that day. All right? And I can't forget about you devils, you Edomites, you so-called white people, because you're the top heathen, all right? You're the top heathen. You're coming in Jake's communities too, right? Gentrifying the neighborhood, man. So y'all going to be the first ones, the first victims of these race wars, man. All right? You so-called white people, Chinese, right? You Arabs, Africans, all you motherfuckers that want to move into the black community and profit off of the suffering of black people. You're going to be the first victims of these race wars, man. When the shit does hit the fan, okay? So, my point is pretty much made, man. I'm going to end this video on that note. Say shalom while we're rocking to you brothers and sisters out there, man. Stay strong. Keep fighting the good fight. Lord willing, I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.